if you're a real estate agent, you have to understand that the market is not going to put the deal together, that there's going to be two sorts of crucial conversations, that one of the crucial conversations you got to be having with the vendor from day one. By the way, I believe that you should start vendor management the day you list it, you know, and you should spend 3 or 4 minutes with a vendor and actually say to the vendor, I'm letting you know over the next 4 to 5 weeks, you know, a few things are going to happen. And one of those things that's going to happen is that we're going to be getting some, you know, lower offers than expected and some negative feedback. And please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just going to be giving you the message, and never, ever confuse the message with the messenger. And I think you need to have that conversation, because I think that if you're a real estate person here that has your livelihood is highly dependent on you making your vendors being happy all the time, just understand. I said it at a conference this week that I spoke to bankers. If you want to make people happy all the time, fucking leave real estate and go get a job at fucking Baskin Robbins, right? The reality is that there are some tough conversations that have to have. Now, those tough conversations are not bashing a vendor. They are far from it. They are telling vendors exactly what they need to hear, not what they like to hear, because what they have is expectation error. An expectation error is something that most vendors have, and that is that they have a bias, and their bias is that their property is worth significantly more than their property is worth significantly more than what it is. People have bias, of course. They also believe, hey, Baden, how you going? Hey, Ellen, how you going? Billy. People also have bias about their kids. You know, most people believe that their kids are, you know, the smartest kids, the best-looking kids. And, you know, a lot of fathers think that their kids are the best soccer players in the world. However, all I want to say to you is that if you're going to be successful, I want you to understand the following thing. Successful people are totally committed to being a pro in their job. Being a pro in the job is describing things as they are. Being a pro in the job is about saying the truth, not saying the thing that's popular. Being a pro in your job is being able, like right now, everyone watching this video, I've got to tell you, you've got to have a process in your business where you have take all the auction results in your farm area today, and what you need to do is those results have to be distributed, that content has to be distributed through your channel, which is your database, to let people know on what actually happened in the marketplace today. That is what the best of the best are doing. That is what the best of the best are doing. They are actually providing a scorecard on what happened in their marketplace. Now, I can tell you that between realestate.com and domain.com, CoreLogic RP data, there is so much information that you can have by around 7:30. My final things as I finish this, and by the way, if you're listening to what you're enjoying what you're listening to, pass it on. As Luke from UK is saying, is be the Google of your marketplace. And I want everyone to remember this 30-day rule, because right now, I want you to have a great year, and I want you to understand what you do in the next 30 days affects 90 days. Remember that rule. What you do in the next 30 days will affect the next 90 days. So, in many ways, I'm asking you to play big, have a bigger future than your past, and it begins with a decision, begins with a choice. And things don't get better by chance; they get better by choice. Remember that, you know. And for me, I've got a mantra. And that is, if it's got to be, it's up to me. And I love that as a belief. And I also have one other belief, and that other belief is this. I believe that your life can look totally different in 90 days. That's fucking exciting. So over the next 90 days, imagine your life can have a total transformation. And for those of you that are guys and girls in real estate here, just finish off and say to you, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night on the Sunday Night Rant. But please, do something useful this afternoon. Ring 5 people on your CRM system, let's call them your next 5 listings, and ring them up and say, hey, it's Tom here. I just wanted to give you an update on what happened in the market today. It's really interesting. And go off and provide that, because I think most real estate agents are not going to make those calls. You got an opportunity to stand out. And I'm telling you straight, Saturday afternoon callbacks are the best callbacks to be making to buyers. They're fresh in people's minds. They remember the property. You can intercept. You might get an appraisal out of it. And most importantly is that you're memorable, because people remember the Saturday call and not all those calls that happen during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that they're getting, or in many cases, never get from an agent. Guys and girls, you've had a great week. You've worked hard. As Lisa Novak says, strike while they're hot. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow on Sunday Night Rant.